to use the export and import features, first I will log into Master of Things IDE, and once the login is complete, I will go for Tools, Sensor Managers. Sensor Manager will list all the sensors configured in the system. I will notice in the left side there is two links here that upload sensors from CSV file. This is for importing. Export sensors into CSV file. This is for exporting sensors. This link, I will talk about exporting in the first. Export sensors into CSV file will export all the sensors configured in the system into a zip file called MOT sensors. If we check this zip file and let's unzip it here, okay, we will notice that the system has been downloaded two files. One file, this is a registered sensor, which will have all information about sensors and its property, while the other will have information about the sensors that configured in each, the readings that is configured in each sensors. So opening registered sensors, we will see this is the list. This is the 3,000 sensors installed in the system, and this is their informations about sensor name, unique ID, driver managers, manufacturer, and others property as well. And this is a sensor ID column, while the other file, it's the sensor readings file, which will have, again, this is the parameter of the reading in each sensors. And you will notice this ID will link this sheet, sensor reading sheet, CSV files, to the other CSV file, the registered sensors. So, okay, now I can download all the system. What in the case that I wanted to download a certain sensors, not all the system? This is simply can be accomplished by running a criteria here, and this criteria will shorten this list of sensors. So in this demo, I will use SpimeSense Labs as a location, and I will see that the list has been shortened into 13 entries. For these 13 entries, I want to download to export the list of these sensors. So I will select export sensors. Export sensors will ask me a confirmation message that did you want to export the 13 sensors. When I click select, the system will start installing MOT sensors that have only 13 sensors. Okay, let's try again. Okay, export. I'm sorry, I had to close this because they are using the same name. So back, I will notice that I have 13 sensors downloaded here, and in return, when I'm checking sensor readings, I will notice that this is the readings that is configured for all the 13 sensors. So this is about exporting. So next step is how to do importing. Actually, importing will have the same, using the same file name and configuration. And this is the system will ask us about the registered sensor file, and also will ask about the sensors reading file. So if I click here, it will ask me to maybe possibly that we can try to re-enter the 13 sensors we have exported. Let's say this is register sensors, and this is sensor readings. When I click next, this is not a final step. The system will possibly list the 13 sensors I need to enter just for confirmation. Once I click the submit, I will enter these 13 sensors into the system. But this is not what I want to do at the moment. What I need to do at the moment is that somehow updating this list. For example, I will go for the register sensors that I exported and maybe modify some of the sensors. I will select only 2 sensors, and maybe the first I will just rename it tracing sensors testing, and test for equation. The other sensor also I will rename it to testing as well. Okay, so now I have this 2 sensor name modified. I can modify other parameter as well, maybe choosing a different site, a different manufacturing, more descriptive, edit this description as well. But in this case, just I will rename this sensor name and click save. Excel will save. This is a CSV file format. We want to keep it. Yes, please keep it. And on the other side, I will need to edit as well the sensor reading sheet. Okay, I will notice that I will remove the extra readings. I only wanted the readings in the first 2 sensors. Okay, let's have a better view. So I have 2 sensors. That I have the ID of 2 sensors, and this is the reading in every sensor. And again, click save and confirm. Then back to the system and choose upload sensors from CSV file. First I will select regional sensors and then sensor readings and click next. I will note that the system is adding these 2 sensors, tracing sensor testing and test for equation testing. This is what have been modified. If I click submit, the system will install this, will configure the system, will